I was counting how many stadiums I had left. I don't have that much. If I play a good amount today, and for the next few days, I could get all the exhibition matches and start playing the other modes ASAP. So let's just get that started then. Alright, that works. Score 1 for us. Yeah, I like that. I kind of like the little bit of the flavoring of the toothpaste I used to clean my teeth. Always brush your teeth, guys. Don't be like me and be an idiot and then wait for the last moment. Don't do that. It's not fun. You don't want to go through it. Please, for the love of God, take care of yourself and brush your damn teeth. I beg of you. Anyways, other than that PSA I'm giving out, I've been doing kind of fine, making some stuff. I just finished most of the current maps up to Happy Easter with Suika game with my brother too, so the 2-player as well. The only thing I kind of need to do is wait, because I have a feeling that Suika game is going to have more updates. But the worst part, and I can totally see Nintendo doing this, is making the rest of the second half for the Switch 2 all on Switch 2 and bundled in with it. Which would piss me off, but I see them doing that because they made Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 and they made a specific version of it on the Switch 2. And I see all this stuff and whatever else in the digital. I'm just seeing all this crap and I'm just like, Nintendo, buddy, the last thing you guys want to do with these other video game dudes already making stupid decisions is lose your faith in your fucking audience. Like, no, you don't want to do this. You've done stupider. Believe me, you have done stupider. And this is up there. This is absolutely up there in few of the most stupidest things that Nintendo has ever done. And it's probably one of the few stupidest, but up there, one of the few scummiest as well. And I seen the chat feature, and I looked back at it, and I'm like, that is Skype, right? I'm like, that's worse than Discord. It's a scam. Like, most of it I see about it, it's just a fucking scam. And it's just so up and personal of it, too. Which makes it suck even more. I want game companies to succeed. But not like this. Not trying to scam people out of money. You might as well just be the duo from next door in Metopia, scraping by money and ripping people off. You would be no better than the damn scalpers. The worst part is, Nintendo is worse than the damn scalpers. At least with the scalpers, they outright tell you that they're gonna rip you off. Nintendo's saying it, but also telling you to fuck off. I love their franchises. I think they can make really good games when they do push and try for it. That Donkey Kong game looks amazing. That Mario Kart looks awesome. But does it justify all the other stuff? At least Scarlet and Violet gets a free update, alright? Yeah, it's a little bit debatable why Breath of the Wild isn't free, but Odyssey is. At least there's a lot of free ones, which I will give them credit. Thank you. They've even remembered ARMS. They remembered ARMS. They gave it an HD overhaul and good support and frame rate, and there's probably online play as well. So that's great. So ARMS can kind of make a comeback on the Switch too, which is fantastic. And I think that weird wheelchair thing for... It looks pretty cool in concept. It looks great. I would kind of enjoy it a bit. I'm just not sure about this whole thing. Like, I see some positives, but I see a crap ton of negatives. It's kind of why I've been pushed away from buying the damn console. I mean, here's what it might do. It's coming out in a month. I will keep up to date with, like, news, but they'll probably have news like, oh yeah, remember Tetris? There's going to be more maps on the Nintendo Switch 2 one other than the Switch 1. So you're going to so if you want those maps, you need to go buy the Switch 2. So what I could do for most of my games, and Joe's games too, is that we could single-handedly decide which games are going to get put on the Switch 2, and then decide later on what we want to do. Like, obviously, Pokemon isn't, because the DLC's bought on the Switch 1, so if I want to play the DLC and all of that, I would have to buy the Switch 2 port. But all my save data is on the cartridge. So, no. The Scarlet Violet's not going to go on the Switch 1. Switch 2. I already did it on the Switch 1. Now, what other games, other than, like, the Switch 2, could I play on my channel? Well, other than ones I could potentially play on the Switch 2 and later on. I have been thinking about some games that have been on my mind. Pac-Man, the Pac-Man game, which I have decided. But I'm not sure when that will happen. I have been thinking about playing Pokemon Unite, but a lot of you guys did not vote for it. I might have to go through another poll thing again. Maybe I'll do like a bonus video and I'll see if it gets popular or not. But I've been thinking about it for a while because there's so much more new Pokemon in the game that I sat there and I'm like, God damn, I have to go back now. There's so many Pokemon. I'm kind of forced to do it. I might as well just make bonus content of it. Why not? It won't hurt. I've done it before. Though, I am going to go back to Death and Taxes. I've done so many bonus videos to death where I'm just sitting there going, okay, you dumb motherfucker. You might as well just be like, you might as well just start up the LP again and then finish it when you're done. That's essentially what I'm going to do. But I don't know when I'm going to start back up Death and Taxes again. Because I still have a bunch of other stuff I want to do on the channel as well. So I'll figure out when I want to play certain games. And when they're going to be done. When I'm going to be able to play them. Stuff like that. I'll have to focus along that with newer projects too, which are most likely going to be a lot of classic games, from like the NES era to Sega Genesis to some N64 to Super Nintendo to Game Boy Color. There's gonna be a lot of those, and even like some arcade games, quite a few in between, even some returning ones. Which I did say I would show up and do, which I was planning to do quite a while back. I just haven't done it yet. So my sleep schedule's kind of been crap, and I've been really less motivated to play some games. But I'm trying to fight with my bad habits and get better habits so I can become a bit happier, more motivated to do so. And hopefully the bad weather doesn't treat me horribly, so I can focus. It is a little muggy today after all. It is starting to become later May as I'm pre-recording a lot of this stuff, so hopefully the weather doesn't treat me horribly. I'm just praying. Okay, so I just did this one. So that means out of the exhibition matches, there is 29 left. Yes, I've individually counted. There's 29 left. And I just did 3. And yeah, this video was really quick, which surprised me. Guess I just been in the Rocket League mode, I guess. Next time, we will do Mannfield Night. So I hope to catch you all in the next video. Alright? Alright. Peace to Crispy. Bye, guys.